Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. It's an off-the-cuff video, guys. What that means is I record and upload. There is no fancy editing skills. You won't see my intro at the beginning. I do have a transition button. So if there's noise outside of my control, I can wait for it, pause it and wait for it to pass on. These weekly Wednesdays essentially are Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I answer them. They are primarily model focused, of which is primarily 40k stuff, Games Workshop. There is some terrain questions from time to time and some general questions myself, what's going on in the workshop. Now, I've actually got another dose coming on me, which is absolute nightmare. This week's vote, I've added a few models into it just now. There was a few mess ups this week that just put everything behind. So I was supposed to finish the mandrakes on Sunday. There's a lot going on, so I didn't actually get a chance to get them out and finish them. No, I did finish them on Sunday, but then there was still a lot going on that I didn't actually get a chance to edit the video. Okay, it's not a problem. And then Monday's painting video, I was told Monday morning there's an engineer coming to install a smart box. Okay, what time's he coming? Between 12 and 5. It's like, oh my goodness me. So I had to hang around the house and wait for him to turn up. But there was also someone that had to wait for someone to come into the house when I live here, so I could go to the mechanics to change a dip bolt on the car, which is only a 10-minute job, but it's still, it's still easy way getting down there, getting back and all that. Well, the engineer didn't come to me 2 o'clock, which is, time to pick up a little one then. So I didn't get time to do the Monday painting video on Monday. So what I did was I uploaded the mandrakes, which was set ready to go, on the Monday instead. Okay, so I said, right, I can do it on the Tuesday, upload it on Tuesday. So I started editing the video, the painting video on the Tuesday. I went to upload it, and for whatever reason, whenever I'm against the clock, it just wants to take its time. If I've got the whole time in the world, it's done instantly. So basically I ran out of time, so I had to just come off there, leave it and go to work. Today Wednesday, I had a game with Mark. Fantastic game. Actually, the plan was to have the game, come back and film this, but I didn't get out of Mark's until nearly 2 o'clock. It was I was going into my turn 4. That's it's a very, very good game. Very good game. It's Necrons versus Space Wolves. Now that video should have been going up tomorrow, but because I still got Monday's painting video to edit and go up, I don't even think it's finished edited. I was out of time, so I had to leave it. But this is another thing. On the Monday, he had to turn the electricity off to put the smart box on. So the Mandrake video is ready to go, but I couldn't do nothing until he'd finished that. So it's just an absolute clusterfuck of a week. So anyway, had the game with Mark today, fantastic game. Then the kids usually go to football on a Monday and a Wednesday evening. But the person that takes them is working now, so the dog. So I took the kids, all of the kids. They like it, so I'll take them there. But I'm all fucking bugged up and everything else, and it's cold. But the kids like it. That's all that matters. So hence why I'm coming out and filming this now, because I didn't get back from Mark's till late, and it's my little one's birthday today as well. So there's all that birthday stuff when she come back from school. So it's a busy week. So the plan is tomorrow, Monday's painting video will go up. Tomorrow, Friday then the battle report will go up. So because of all that, because it's late, because I'm not well, I'm not going to do that card this week. And like I said, I've only thrown a couple of models into the vote just to fill the gap a little bit. Okay, so do forgive me, guys. Bear with me because I am absolutely smothered. Now, okay. What do you think about new Drukhari models? I think that the Archon and the I can't remember her name now, but she's like an epic hero. I think she looks amazing. I think she's going to be. I say she's going to be difficult to build, but me and Mark talked about this earlier. A lot of the new sculpts that they made, I was actually talking to him about in reference to the Mandrakes, which I forgot to take with me for today's house. They're absolutely very simple to build, and even he said a lot of the new builds are so simple to build, like new models. So she looks difficult, but I've got a feeling there could be a few fiddly parts on her, but I've got a feeling she's going to be a nice, easy one to build. And the Archon model looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Different head options and weapon options, looks fantastic. I'd be very keen to see their rules, because I think the rules they have at the moment, because Mark plays them, are absolutely fantastic. Reflects them really well in lore and everything else, with their pain tokens and all that. There will probably be a detachment that does that, and then there'll probably be a detachment I don't know. Or that could probably still be the army rule, but they get it a different way. But the models look amazing. The combat control box looks nice. Off the top of my head, I lose a Venom in there, which is actually, in my opinion, is one of the best transports in the game. Allowing you to jump out and jump back in. Actually very, very good. There's Scourges in there, which are very good as well. You know, they're not good if they're able to get targeted from weapons fire, but they can move, shoot, move. Dark Lances, which is actually amazing. 4 Dark Lances in the unit. What else is in there? You've got 10 Witches, which is always handy to have around for doing stuff. I think there's 10 Caliban Warriors. The new Archon model, which is, handy enough. I can't remember what else is in there, but I remember looking at it and thinking, oh, this is very, very tasty. Very tasty. Oh, there's 5 Helions, I know that. It's a nice combat patrol box. If you're looking to get into Drukhari, that is the box to get. Actually, no, is that a combat patrol box? No, I think that's actually a launch box. Actually, come to forget. Yeah, I think that's a launch box. My apologies. If you're thinking of Drukhari, there's still a good place to start. The only thing for me is, because I don't have 2,000 points of Drukhari, I'm not too fussed about getting the launch box, because I probably won't get, if I bought the launch box, get the codex and all that, I probably wouldn't get the models built in time before the next edition arrives up, or at least to get a couple of games out of them. At this point of the 11th edition season, I'm quite happy just to keep the codexes I have, and just keep working on those armies, and the armies like the Orcs and Tyranids, just keep building up on those and getting those ready for the next edition. But even like the Knights, I was so keen to get a nice launch box. Didn't get one. It's unfortunate, but okay. What else have you used the barbecue skewers for, like techniques on? I did try them on eyes. Doing the gold trims on models, they're fantastic. I did try them on eyes. The problem I had with eyes is it was too much. I couldn't get where I wanted to get it. I think the end of the barbecue skewer is it holds too much paint. I mean, I probably could just try and do that with it to just get to a fine tip on it. But I don't know. I'm still experimenting with this, to be honest with you. But for gold trim, it's perfect. There's a couple of system models that have to have their little symbol on there somewhere, but it's like really small. And for using that to get into it, to get it perfectly without pushing, Regiment Armour elsewhere on the model, is actually fantastic. But yeah, I'm still experimenting with it. Right, so I'm going to wrap the question up there. There is more questions, but I'm just actually so bunged up. I'm going to bring down, show you the vote. There's a couple of models in it from last week. That's right, there's a couple of new models in it that wasn't in last week. But it's just just because I'm so far behind time. I'm not well. I just want to go in, have a lemon sip, and just get into bed. Hot water bowl, just relax. I'm gonna just bring you down, show the models, and the way that works is I'll show you the models. You comment on this video what you want me to paint for next Monday's paint video. Even though I know the paint video for this week it's not going to be out tomorrow, but that's just because of all the mess up this week. But yeah, you'll vote on this video for what you want to paint for next Monday's paint video. You can vote for as much as you like, but don't say I vote for everything because it won't count. But you can say I vote for any Tyranid or any Space Marine or any Necron or any. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what won the dice roll for last week, but there is. You can't see it from there. Yeah. But I'm gonna So I'll check that. I'll show you that in a second, and I'll check the voting Saturday midday for myself. So if you're looking at this video and you're the day behind me, you still get a chance to vote before I, look at how many votes are on there. Yeah, so there is also a wildcard vote, and the wildcard is you'll find out if it wins, and there's creator's choice. So if nobody votes, or you vote for creator's choice, then I pick which model to paint. Okay, so I'm going to bring down the show models there, guys. Alright, so we have Wagon for the Eldari, we have the Battle Sisters, we have the Chaos Space Marine Legionaries, which will just be painted in generic, Black Legion colours, because I'm going to be using them across different games and stuff, with different, armies and stuff, different armies, sorry, let me start again. Because the way I armed them with Bob Pistol and Chainsaw, I could use them in the Corn Berserkers, or I could use them in Chaos Space Marine list, or, so just a generic paint job on those. Necron Leech Guard, I have Doctor Octopus Marvel Cross Protocol, I have the Blade Guard for the Space Marines, I have the Fantasy Chaos Warriors Mark of Nurgle, I have Saber-Tooth for Marvel Crisis Protocol, I have Crossbones for Marvel Crisis Protocol, I have the Masquerade, I have the Wizards. If they win, I'm only going to paint probably 4 of them, I say, one day. We have the Wraith Knight. I have the Minosaurs for Old Fantasy. I have the Wraith Blade. And I have the Draconian Venom. Right, again, so everyone that's new, I would usually change, apart from the fantasy models, I would change, and the Wraith Knight seems to be known a while because there's no one to put them safely. I'd change everything else out of there. But just where I'm so far behind on time, and I'm so bloody sick. I don't want to sit here for another half hour messing around, taking models out and putting it, into the vote. So I apologise, guys. But anyway, if you have a question for me, I do have more questions today, but I need to get a lemon sip and just get into a nice warm bed with a hot water bowl. If you have a question for me, check on below as always, guys. Or you can go to the Unique Wargaming Terrain Facebook page. There is a message button there. Click on that and message me directly, like a good few of you do. Sorry. And then I'll add it to the questions for next week. If you're new to the channel, see this for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Follow me, the sick man. Hit the subscribe button because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on because you don't miss anything. Because there's not just the weekly Wednesday, there's pilot chain painting videos, there's Let's Build videos, there's battle reports, there's terrain builds, there's, I've done a terrain build a long time and I should have been starting to work on that stuff, but it's just still a lot going on. But I will get onto it. Anyway, if you want to support the channel even further, there's a join button below. Click on that, become a member of the channel with various different tiers with different perks on it. And I appreciate every single person that does that. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons for me. Don't forget to vote. Until next week, take it easy.